Hey guys, so today I just wanted to do a quick introduction to figurines because a lot of people have been asking me how do I get my BP higher, and they think it's like a restricted by whales thing. But as evidenced by someone, I can show you who. So as you can see over here, I have a clubmate called UC He actually has 2 million plus BP and he's almost full F2P. He has only spent $2 on this game. So how do you get to 2 million BP? The main thing that is gating people is actually figurines. So other than your memory, Saitama talents and everything else in the game, like training notes gives a lot as well. The biggest source of BP is actually your figurines. And it's quite a straightforward thing. As you upgrade the stars of your useless units and your main units, you actually get certain advantages or increase to your base stats, attack, defense, and HP. This is also why if you look at my lineup, my base units actually have like an obscene amount of BP. Let me look at my lowest level unit. Okay, so it's D-pad. Okay, I show you his gear. I have no gear on him. Okay, and you can see that I have 134,000 BP on him. Okay, so some people will say that I'm hacking or whatever, but no, it's just that your base stats are high. It comes from places like your Saitama memory. So I can give you an overview of my Saitama memory if you all are keen to see where the progress is at. Speed ones are done. Okay, grappler ones are always done. This is duelist, but I only did one duelist. This should be a grappler one, Esper, because I have a lot of Espers. This one is important, hero attack. And then my main story is done all the way up to the moon mission. Okay, so right now I'm opening grappler HP. Okay, worth its own weight because of Carnage alone. But what I am here today to talk about is mainly figurines, right? Sorry, my throat is a bit. Let me drink some water first. Yes. So basically, out of all the units in the game, a lot of them are just fodder units. Fodder units in other games, maybe use them as sacrifice to upgrade another unit, but in this game, the simple way to do it is just when you upgrade these fodder units, you get certain stat bonuses. So there's base stat bonuses. There's a overarching goal of having higher start characters, which gives you a percentage BP raise to everyone. There are star rewards here that give you collectors. So these figurine bases actually give you a lot of stats as well. So there are two things to note. Okay, you should always gear your characters according to how low their stars are. Meaning to say, if you see anything that's 2 stars, you do those first, just cause it takes less resources. So for example, I have a Kamakuri here. I will be looking closely at whether to level him in this setup. I also have for example, here I have Tatsu, Tank Top, Wild Monkey. So these are the priorities, okay? As you go up the groupings, you will see less and less units available, except for Group 11. Group 11 is actually all dupes. This is a duplicate. Genos is in Group 1 as well. This is a duplicate. King is in Group 8 as well, I believe. Yeah, he's over here. Sonic is actually in one of the groups, I think Group 4, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Sonic is in Group 4. So duplicates are always good to upgrade because they give basically double stats, right? Double stars. Okay, other than them, you want to focus on the N and R units because obviously their badges are used for nothing else but figurines. Okay. Now there's a concern with resources because when you talk about like grappler badges or say Esper badges or whatever, there is actually so many units to train that you don't know which one to put in, especially grappler. So I suggest for grappler that you hold off on your grappler investments, focus on your main lineup to use them in your main lineup, and then for the main lineup refers to like Armai and Beast King. As you can see, my Beast King is 5 stars and Armai is probably somewhere and it's also 5 stars. I think Group 10 or something. Yep, 5 stars. Okay, so what are the other units to get Group 11 unlocked? Okay, Fubuki, Genos, And then if you have strong dupes like me, sometimes you might. I actually didn't unlock my group 11 with SSR unit, so no complaints there. You should be able to do it with just SR units. Golden Boy. Okay, Sky King is one of the potential options. Okay. Yep, Amai as well. So all these are units you can use to unlock group 11, and that's how you get to unlock this duplicate set, which is very useful. Okay. Now, prioritizing what to upgrade. Okay, first of all, I need to share with you that the rewards are scaling. So over here you get very shit figurines, but as you go up all the way to the top, you get these super powerful figurines. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean that you should upgrade the ones at the top first. What you should do is you should upgrade those that are either high-tech or duelist main badge. Main badge is the red colored badge. Or you upgrade everything that is basically not red badges. Okay? So not red badges means your blue badges. Things like my Kamakuri here are probably worth upgrading. You can take a look around and see, okay, anything that's below 2 stars, you can focus on those first because it's much easier to upgrade them. Okay, as I scroll up, you can see my progress. So there are a lot of units you can upgrade, and you should try and get the ones that are lower start first. The priority is always to make sure that focus on the lower start ones and then move your way up. There are certain badges you have more of, like for example, on high-tech badges maybe, you could have more high-tech badges. So over here I'm at 31 out of 32. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade Kamakuri, which spends most of my grappler blue badges. Okay, total stars reach, you can see that I get a massive stat bonus increase that equates to about 3.3k BP. Okay, this base stat is very useful. It stacks with your percentages, which is why it's at 3.3k BP, even though actual change looks like about 100 per stat. Okay. Then after you upgrade that, you can see that all of my units that are 2 start and requiring grappler badges can't be upgraded anymore, if I'm not wrong. Okay, never mind, there's still one more here. So I can upgrade Tank Top and Wild Monkey, but I only have enough for one more grappler blue badge person. So let's go and have a look around. Let's go shopping, see if there are any more grappler blue badge people. Nope. One Wild Monkey, same one that I was looking at just now. Okay, doesn't look like there's any left. Nope. So that means that I will just spend it on the Wild Monkey. But if I upgrade Wild Monkey, I need to make sure that I upgrade it together with someone else. And the only one that's available in this group is actually Tank Top. So that means I have to spend grappler badges. Normally I save up grappler badges, but since I'm using it to upgrade figurines here, it doesn't really matter that much. I can just do it. So claim. Go to Tank Top. Okay. And I'm just going to spend the badges required to upgrade it. Limit break. This is quite gold intense. It will spend quite a bit of gold when you do it, if you haven't been doing it especially. So I suggest you have some gold on hand to do this. Okay, don't accidentally press to the talent page. So as you can see, I'm slowly upgrading this and getting progress for like star rewards. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back one round and just click through to see what options I have. So this is a page that's interesting because if you look at my plans, I have 2 5-star units. If I follow their recommendation here and make Smileman 5 stars, there's a chance that I will be able to get the plan done. Okay, but let's go and look at what other categories have conflict with that. So for example here, okay, nothing here that's almost reaching 5 stars is at conflict, even though it's 3 out of 4. So that means I can safely go back and go here and plan out that, okay, I'm going to do maybe like Movement Rider next or some other unit next in future. Okay, maybe I should have saved up grappler badges here to get Movement to 5 stars. But it's okay. What I'm going to do, okay, I see Smileman, I have a lot of spares. I am just going to do this. Limit break. As you can see, it's very expensive. All just for 1 star. But this is how you gain BP across your units. Okay, so when you first upgrade, you'll see that the thing doesn't update. You need to restart it to get the thing to show. Okay. Over here I have Mr. Lightning Max, so I'm going to activate limit break. Okay, and as you can see, I've reached 30 stars on this one. Another 3.3k. But more importantly for this group, I now am very, very close to my target. Oh wait, I can actually do it right now. So you can see 3% here if I 5-star my Lightning Max, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it now. Boom. Okay, when you do that, your BP is going to reach much higher, 5.9k, just because you reach 5 stars on the grouping and you cleared the plan. So you can even do more. If you own 5 out of 5, you will go to the next one. So my next target will probably be Movement. Okay, but as you can see, this is how you get BP slowly across all your units. So this group, I only have Eyelashes recommended. Okay, if I count carefully, to get him to 5 stars, I will actually need a lot of his badges, so it probably won't allow me to get to the next star stage. In that case, I just hold off, right? There's no urgency or rush to get to the next stage because I get no BP for doing it now. Okay, let's look through and see whether there's any more things I can do. Okay, so the Stinger is recommended here, but again, I don't have any other units to do it with him. So if I were to upgrade him here, I wouldn't be able to get to the next stage. So let's hold off. Okay, so Dark Matter is actually an Esper, but same problem, can't upgrade it. If y'all do this, y'all will probably have a better chance because y'all are much closer to being in the next tier, right? Y'all will be having like mostly 2-star, 3-star units probably, whereas I'm mostly at my maximum. Okay, now here I have an option to reach the next star, so this is a good idea for me. Okay, let's do it. Limit break. You can see that I've reached the next star stage and got more BP again. Okay, and then lastly we check group 11 and more or less we are done. So that's just a general quick guide on how to get BP. That's one of the ways. Okay, of course you also have to level your main units, but I think a lot of people have been neglecting their figurines because it's such a confusing mess over there. I would say that if you focus on doing your figurines correctly, you should be able to progress quite far. Okay, another thing is your talents. Okay, never ever stay in old talent trees, just charge forward. If you don't know what to do, the answer is always to get to the next unlock. Because you look at what is in the epic tree, for example, team damage rate and team damage free. You could have just skipped everything, you don't come back and do things like crit, gone all the way to epic, and you'll have team damage rate and team damage free. So the base gain for these are also much higher, 200 attack per point instead of 150, instead of whatever this is, 130. You can see this is only just 50. So as you charge down the tree, you actually unlock way more than you can unlock if you stayed in the earlier trees. So just charge all the way to the bottom. Okay, you want to get to Supreme. Okay, 240 points sounds like a lot, but it's only about, let's say, 4 weeks of farming. Okay, and other than that, pretty much it's all quite clear what you need to do. You play the game and focus on getting your units up to scratch. If you are an F2P, you need to level certain units like Amai. You need to level certain units like Beast King. Okay, these are non-negotiable. Even at whales are leveling them because you need them to clear content. There are content that's gated by these units. They are single target. Okay, if you are F2P, you probably want to focus on combo Vaccine Man as well. Probably just combo to at least a decent tier, just because combo has such a good kit for mid game where you can use it to clear Institute, you can use it to clear PvP, and you can use it to win monster tournament. Okay, so that's all for today. It's a short video guide. I hope that was helpful for you guys, and have a great day.